Into the box, Jared Walsh. Pulled toward right center field. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
first pitch of the AB now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for Chicago.
Next it'll be Luis Robert. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
In time to first, and there are two away.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So there are two gone now in the White Sox fourth. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. In there for strike one.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Trout. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center, giving him an even 150. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now back, left field, Eloy.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. Fly ball to straightaway left. And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. But the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now to the plate, here is Justin Upton. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 0 for 4. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Fouled away. Two balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, A lot of deep counts and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home, taking strike two. Rendon on at first, nobody out. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Stepping in now, Max Stassi, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Rendon is on his way home, and a relay to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
That'll bring in Luis Rengifo as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Brandon Marsh waits on deck. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're through 4, all tied at 1-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Jose Abreu is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Fouled off. Line drive to left. Upton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
At the plate, Adam Engel. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. Now the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And it's 1-1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, and there's 1 away.
Now back, the designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Pulled toward right center field. Robert is in his tracks now. And there's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 27.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish.
Wow.
First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Is 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
In now, Jared Walsh, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball well outside.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back, the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. And it gives the Angels a 3-1 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Ronaldo Lopez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Ronaldo Lopez.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-1 in favor of the Halos. Striding forward now is the DH, Leury Garcia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch.
The 0-1 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning. One out for Chicago here in the 6th. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and one count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Fielded by Rendon. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
The next batter will be Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That evens it up, 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. On the ground to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, hits 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Robert over at second. Grandal at first, 2 out in the inning.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Justin Upton the next to hit. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. Not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's outside.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Max Stassi is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. One and 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pause. Now the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Hernandez at second. To Abreu for the big double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
To the plate now, Luis Rengifo.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Angels held in check there. They're up 3-2. Taylor Cole is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67, Taylor Cole.
Seventh inning ready to roll. And here comes the first baseman, Jose Abreu. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. And there's ball 2 now.
2-1.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Standing in now, Adam Engel, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Abreu, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Next to dig in, Leury Garcia. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here's the 1-0. Ball 2. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. Still a 3-2 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward.
The right fielder, Brandon Mark.
first pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that's out. Ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite
balls,
catch the bottom
no
of the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Full
Maybe a
count.
little jumpy
3-2.
there as he swings through the fastball.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
On the run is Jimenez.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, J.J.
Next to hit is David Fletcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's taken for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
That's a ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball.
If
2
I'm in the
strikes.
box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner.
That ball's
But
foul.
this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
Ball
Lays
2.
off 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Little tapper down the first baseline. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering.
I got 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even
No, that's a
close.
ball. Take
And
the
this
base.
misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
Shohei Ohtani comes on with 1 gone here as he
0-1.
looks at a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down.
Nope.
And this
Ball
one's
1.
inside and high. 1
1
and
ball,
2
2
now.
strikes the count.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Mike Trout, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40, Steve Cishek.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the first pitch.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Trout
Is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third base.
So here's Yoan Moncada. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball,
And this is low, ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit out towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
The batter will be Luis Robert.
and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Moncada, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind
2-0.
2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And that one yanked just foul. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
I got to count.
Hey,
2 and
chalk
2.
that up to one you get away with. Once, maybe. Change up, belt high and above usually does not come back. He used his aggressiveness against them right there.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. They're down 3-2. Craig Kimbrell is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. And stepping in.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swing, and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. pulled the
One
fastball
ball,
down a
two
little too
strikes.
much there. That's ball one. Now
Two
a
balls,
fastball, but
two
that's
strikes.
easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
Full count. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Right side, but it's well foul. Another full count pitch home. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Another one sent foul. This is lifted out to left.
Jimenez is in pursuit.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. He bounced out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch two bases into three.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he can't catch up on a
0-1
fastball to
count.
letters, and it's strike one. No hits to this point.
Ball.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Below the zone, a
count,
swing
1-2.
and a miss.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
2-2 the count.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And good patience to
balls,
hold back
two
on the
strikes.
curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And
ball
Upton
four.
will
Take the
reach
base.
as he looks at ball 4. Now into the box, Max Stassi.
The
He's
catcher,
roped a
number
couple of
33.
doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he swings and misses at a
0-1.
first pitch fastball, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Fastball misses
Inside, ball
inside.
1.
It's even at 1.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Off the outside
outside.
that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Angels leave 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 32, right there.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
Leading off for the left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
The 1-0.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
2-1 to count.
Hamilton aboard here at first with nobody out. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 2-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Up next for Chicago, Adam Engel. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. The potential tying run for him at third base. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Fun attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run. Big spot here, and it'll be Leury Garcia. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Count even at 2-2.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Tim Anderson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the Jam. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this match. Billy Hamilton will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Garrett Crochet enters to do the pitch. And best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Luis Rengifo will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 16.
Next to stand in is Brandon Marsh. He flew out in his last AB. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
David Fletcher swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Soft grounder left side. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Gone in order. And now,
Leading off to the right side, the third baseman,
Mike Mayers takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 21, Mike Myers.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that brings up Luis Robert. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. At the plate now is Yasmani Grandal. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
The 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. Still tied 3-3. Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Ball one.
That's out.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
The count now at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, Mike Trout, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Jared.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get back in safely. At the plate, Jared Walsh. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. A little bouncer.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. One hit. So now into the box is number 5. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Number 5.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Up next, Adam Engel, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. They've broken through to take the lead.
The second baseman.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So Liam Hendricks takes the mound. Ready now for L.A., Anthony Rendon. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Next, it'll be Justin Upton trying here to plate the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. Stepping in next, Max Stassi trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Angels down to their last strike. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Garrett Crochet claims the win out of the pen, his first. Liam Hendricks records the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
First for the victorious White Sox. 4 runs.
Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Feel the pain. Step on the deck. We need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool. Wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, kick on the